Hey, everybody, and good morning. This lovely Friday, January the 18th, 2019. We've got a little special webinar for you guys today to reveal Pixel Scout. The story behind Pixel Scout is this past summer, we were doing a webinar with Mr. Dino Gomez, and I'm sure many of you that were on this call probably attended that webinar and watched all of the amazing training that Dino put out. I think we had 3 webinars in total on that week. I think it was a Thursday, Friday, and Monday. We did 3 webinars, and Dino just brought the goods. I mean, I remember it was just phenomenal. We had so much great feedback on all the great training and the tips and tricks and the demos that Dino was throwing out there. So one of the things that he showed us, one of the ways he was using to generate leads was looking at people's websites and using a Chrome extension called the Facebook Pixel Helper. And he noticed that if they didn't have a Facebook pixel, then they're a very good candidate to be contacted, to be approached, and explain to them how important a Facebook pixel is. Number one, retargeting, guys, has been around for several years now. And I don't think there's any better way to get a return on your ad spend than targeting those that are already familiar with you and those that have already visited your website. And I'm sure 90% of the on the call that just heard me say that already know, but I know there might be a few out there that have never heard that before. But retargeting is one of the most profitable ways when you spend your money on ads. We all know that. All right, so that's kind of what this is about here. We're going to get into a lot more detail here real soon. But what happened was I saw Dino teach you guys how to do a web search, how to load websites, and how to look at the Facebook Pixel Helper, and then say, wow, this guy doesn't have a Facebook pixel on his website. He needs help. Let me find his contact information. Let me reach out to him and let him know how important it is for him to get a Facebook pixel on his website. And it's a great foot in the door move. And then he gets those pixel, he gets the guy to agree, installs the pixel on their site. And then, you can typically charge a little bit to do that for someone because it takes a little bit of time, not long at all. I mean, you can have it done in 20 or 30 minutes when you get access to the site. But the most important piece of that is that once you have that relationship, then you can say, well, who's running your ads for you? And, most businesses that don't have a Facebook pixel on their account, well, no one's running ads for them because anyone that runs ads for anyone knows that you have to do that. So you automatically know that they're not even running Facebook ads or any retargeting ads for that matter. So then you simply, approach them and get them to, put in some ad spend, and then they're going to need someone to create those ads and manage those ads and things like that. So that's what Dino was training us on back in August. And I saw that, and it just immediately hit me that we could build a piece of software that does all that automatically. So not to give too much away right now, but that's what Pixel Scout is. It's the ability to find sites with no pixels, contact info, and hit them up. So if you've been around me and Herc for very long, I was doing things like this around 5 years ago where we automate the understanding and the lead generation process. It's kind of a cold email, but it's not, it's not going to be considered spam because you're basically saying, hey, I visited your site and you don't have this and you need help. It's not like you're, selling some, nefarious weird things like free electricity, right? You're actually approaching them about their business. So everything's going to be cool in that regard. So we, thought about I thought about it for a while, and then I think it was that it all hit me in August. I think I mentioned it to Herc and Dino in, I think, around October, that if they were, thought we should pull that off. And then they, of course, agreed immediately. And then I put one of my guys on the team on it in November. So we spent the last couple of months developing this. It's working really well. We've been tightening up some loose ends over the last couple of weeks, but it is looking really smooth. So we thought we'd take this time to go ahead and reveal it to you and give some of you guys first access.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good morning, Dino. Sorry to rush you into the building without your morning coffee, but here we are.
That's all right. I wake up ready to fire. So what I missed?
Not much, just the intros and stuff like that. But what we're going to do, guys, is I'll get Dino, because basically I just asked people, Dino, if they've seen your course. Some people are members of Funnel Consultant Society already. Some people have seen the webinar that we put on last time or watched the replays in Supremacy Digital, but not a lot of people have. So now that Dino's here, guys, what we'll do is let him talk a little bit about what's going on over there with his business. And then we'll transition into giving you guys the demo of Pixel Scout. So if you're ready, Dino, go ahead and do your thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get this party rocking. So can you guys see is my screen on right now? All right, cool. Well, guys, yeah, this is what I want to really get into today. One of the reasons that I just love Facebook ads, and it's such a massive opportunity for everybody today, is that still only 2 or 3% of local businesses run Facebook ads. All right, so our members of Funnel Consultant Society know this. They know it's an absolute gold mine, and we're all out there attacking, for the most part, local businesses because they're not running Facebook ads yet. They're easy clients to sign, and they still pay really well. Local clients will still pay you anywhere on average from $1,000 to almost like about $3,000 or $4,000 a month, depending on your niche. All right, and so the number one problem, right, we face as entrepreneurs is getting more clients. All right, so the question becomes, right, how do we get these clients, right? I'm gonna type this out with my cool whiteboard here, but how do we get clients? That's really what this comes down to, right? If we can figure out a way to always get clients, then we can grow our agency to any size that we want, right? So this is the number one thing that we should all be focusing on always, is how do we get clients? Okay, because we can figure out the fulfillment, right? We can bring on somebody who can do the fulfillment. We can figure out Facebook ads ourselves. There's a lot of different options there, but what we really need to focus on is how do we get clients? How do we get them consistently? Now, what I've been teaching until this point about how to get clients is really simple, right? To get clients, first we need to locate these clients. All right, we need to find local businesses that aren't running Facebook ads. All right, and then we need to make them an offer, right, to do a trial campaign for them or to send them some free leads, right, and show them what we can do. But the very first step, guys, we got to locate local businesses that aren't running Facebook ads so that we can engage them, start a conversation, and then sell them. All right, so that's the process. Now, up until this point, we've been using, you guys may be familiar with this, but the Facebook Pixel Helper. All right, so the Facebook Pixel Helper, it's a free Google Chrome plugin. And again, a lot of you guys have heard of this, so I'll run through it pretty quickly. But it identifies, right, if a website has the Facebook Pixel installed. Okay, so let's do a search here. I haven't done this one before, but let's just do Gym Los Angeles. All right, and so what we can do if we're doing like checking out potential, if we're looking at this niche, right, if we're looking at these local businesses here, what we can do is we can click into any of these websites, and we can use the Facebook Pixel Helper to see if they have a Facebook Pixel installed. All right, so Planet Fitness, I know they're a massive gym franchise, so they have the Facebook Pixel installed, and we can see right up here, we click on the actual Chrome extension, right? They have actually 3 pixels on this website, so they actually have some backup pixels in case their original accounts go down. All right, so they have a pixel installed. But if we do something like, you know, dentist, and yeah, we'll just do dentist in Carlsbad again. Right, we can look at these websites. Let's take a look and see if these websites have a Facebook pixel. All right, these guys do. I just want to show you guys one that does not. And let's see, these guys don't have a Facebook pixel installed. Okay, so no pixels installed. So as you guys can see, what I'm showing you right now is that I'm having to manually hop around in Google. I'm having to visit each one of these websites, and then I have to see if they actually have a Facebook pixel. All right, and then once I see if, like, again, these guys, we saw they didn't have a Facebook pixel, so now I need to go find their contact information if I want to reach out to them. All right, but this right here, guys, works. It works well, but it's a manual process, right? It's going to take some time to go through these one by one, and this is what we've been doing ourselves the last couple of years, is going through search results one by one, entering them into a Google sheet, so we have a list of all of our prospects that are in one niche. Okay, a list of all of the local businesses that don't have Facebook ads, aren't running Facebook ads currently. All right, and then one by one we go and reach out to these local businesses. Well, that was kind of a repetitive process, right? And so that kind of sparked the idea of Pixel Scout, which is and you guys probably see where this is going. And I hope a lot of you guys are getting excited, because you can probably, the guys that are in the course right now are like, okay, I know exactly where this is going, Dino. And you're exactly right. What Pixel Scout is it is a software where you enter in any keyword you want. It is going to scan as many listings as you want, and then it's going to tell you which of those websites have a Facebook pixel and which ones don't. All right, really, really, really powerful, huge time saver, right? You can do it in 30 seconds and get all of your prospects in a nice organized list, right? Rather than doing this checking one by one. And beyond that, it not only tells you whether the Facebook pixel is installed, but it also tells you whether it has a SSL certificate. It tells you whether it has schema markups. All these things that a local business should have done to their website, it tells you whether they have it or not, right? And that basically tells you whether they're a great potential client. All right, but Pixel Scout doesn't stop there. All right, after it gives you the results, and we're going to run through this demo in a second, after it gives you results of all the clients missing the Facebook pixel, you can then automatically send an email to them, guys. All right, you can use templates that are built out, and we're still building these out. And you can literally send an email from the software to this client, right? If you like working with dentists, all right, and you want to send an email to this client, Pixel Scout will scan this website, find their contact email. You can very easily use our templated emails and send this client basically an email on the spot directly from Pixel Scout. You can also send them a report based on what's wrong on their website. Like if they're missing SSL certificate, again, you can let them know that they don't have the Facebook pixel installed, or if they're missing schema on their website. You can do all of that at once very, very easily with basically a few clicks using our templates right over to this prospect like that. And that, guys, this is going to allow you to reach hundreds of businesses per day in a matter of like 15 minutes, right? Because you're not going to have to do this one by one where you see whether they have a pixel. You're going to get an entire list of, in any niche that you want, who's missing the pixel, who's missing schema, right? Who's missing SSL certificate, and then boom, from our system, you can send them an email. It's really, really, really awesome. And so what we're focusing on here with Pixel Scout, right, is the number one problem that everybody's facing, right, is how to get more clients. All right, so that's what we're focusing on, because if you're inside Funnel Consultant Society, right, you guys are getting really, really good at getting clients results. All right, and we're crushing it with Facebook ads. And this is really what we want to focus on, is how do we get more of these clients that we can crush it for. And so that is what Pixel Scout is all about. And Yeah, did I miss anything as far as a quick intro into what Pixel Scout does before we give a demo?
No. Yeah, like Dino said, guys, the idea is like funnel, like the stuff Dino's teaching over in his private course, Funnel Consultant Society, is already proven to work. It's like his users and his members are getting insanely good results because the methodology works. And something I don't know if you mentioned it, Dino, or not, but like the amount of big businesses that don't run retargeting ads, don't even have a Facebook pixel installed is something like what you said, 90%.
It's insane. Like I know for local businesses, it's closer to like 97% of local businesses don't have a Facebook pixel. All right, gyms, the example I gave earlier, gyms, that's the one exception. That fitness niche, they're pretty savvy with their marketing, so they're on to Facebook ads. But almost any other niche, guys, is completely wide open. And I know our members have reported this themselves. They're like, yeah, there's potential clients everywhere. We just need a better way to consistently reach out to those clients, get in touch with them, and so that's what Pixel Scout does. But yeah, Herc. On that note, right? That's in the local space, guys. We were messing around with Pixel Scout last night, and we came across several multi-million-dollar businesses that don't have a Facebook pixel installed. So Facebook ads is still wide open for bigger businesses as well. The only niche that's a little bit competitive is e-commerce, but otherwise, guys, it's still the wild west out there. So it's exciting.
All right. So guys, you guys ready to see a demo of the software? Give me one.
Yes.
We should go to that part of things.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hit that. Yeah, guys, on all the searches that I've been running, there's just loads and loads and loads of sites. I mean, it's just endless number of sites that don't have a Facebook pixel. It's kind of crazy. And you just see them all right there. Herc's about to show you.
Yeah, so here it is, guys. Basically, this is my account where we've already been running our own personal testing. So basically, it's pretty simple, right? You put in a keyword so that you want to check sites for. So let's do gyms. Well, I already did fitness Edmonton. Well, let's just look at results rather than do searches. Basically, though, if you want to do a search, you do it for any local niche, right? So you can do like pool repair Phoenix. Actually, I'll run a search and then I'll show you results. Then you choose, if you're local into the States, you can choose google.com, you can choose google.ca, whatever. And then it's 1 credit to search this keyword 1 page deep. But if you want to go 10 pages deep, you can move your slider up and then you get 100 search results for 10 credits. So let's just back that off so it runs really quick. We'll just search like the first 2 pages of Google. I'll begin that search. And there's our 2 credits. So let's let that run. And I'm going to go into Phoenix dentists right now. It's super simple to use, guys, because there's not much to it. So when it's done running, it'll look kind of like this. So this was a one credit search. It's going to scrape the results of Google and basically come up with this. If it's blue and has a green check mark like this, that means there's a pixel there. That means this guy's not really, a useful target. But if it's an X, it means these dentists in Phoenix they don't have a pixel on their site, which is freaking crazy because they're dentists. So we can go like open these in a new tab, and then you can see the pixel checker is not firing because they don't have a pixel installed. So what you can do now for these guys is click on create a report, right? And then what you do is you go over to the reports page and it'll preload. Oh, the other thing, guys, is it will also, if it can, scrape their page. See here where it says contact email? If it finds a contact email on the site, it's going to preload it into the software. If it can't find a contact email, it'll find a contact page. If it finds both, you'll see both. So you'll get a little bit of information as well as what it's finding for these people so that you have an easy way to contact them. So this guy that I created a report for, it did have an email that it found. So it preloads it into the, no, that one didn't. Let me choose a different one. It preloads it into if you create a report. So this guy has info at Phoenix Smile. Let's create a report for him. So there you go. See how it preloads the email? It's already in there. So you can put in your client's name if you know it. If you don't, whatever, put in nothing. Then you can craft an email, okay, to send to this company. Now, Dino, in his course, he has templates of the best ways to contact people, so that, because these dentists are probably getting contacted a lot, but there's good ways to contact people and there's bad ways to contact people. And you definitely want to learn the right way to contact people to get a better response rate. But this allows you to completely change the way that, or edit, or it just, you can send them an email. You can build the email. You can save templates. Like for instance, here, I'll load a template that I used, and we're going to have preloaded. I noticed your site doesn't have a Facebook pixel on it. How would you like to free? Don't use this email, guys. This was just what I put in there, but you can save templates, load templates. Okay. And then I'll just put in a name here. And then when you save the report, once it's done, once you have what you want to say, and like I said, you can save a template so you don't have to keep retyping things. Once you save the report, you can send it to the user. So let me just give you a preview of what the report looks like that the user will receive. So they'll get an email with a link that'll come to this, and it'll say, here's your business information. You can put that all in the settings. And it'll say, you know, you don't have a pixel, and then it'll have a little bit of information about, you know, why pixel is an important thing. This page we're going to be able to update as well. So you can maybe create a video and put a video of yourself talking about what a loser this guy is because he doesn't have a pixel. Okay. You can do whatever you want. Then what we have is, if a client clicks on this, how do I resolve the issue? Because they'll get the email with a link to the report. The report will have the information about why lacking a Facebook pixel is a bad idea. Then if they want information, they can click on that button, and they can now send you an email with their contact info showing you that they've seen your report, they're interested in talking to you, possibly taking free leads or whatever, and it will send it to your email address. So it's quite simple, right? It's that easy. And for here's all your so these are the reports that were saved, guys. It'll tell you whether the email has been sent or not, the green button or the red button. So let me save this report, for instance, okay? Because this was just a preloaded report. And then once it's saved, you go up here, you'll notice we haven't sent this email yet. We have sent these emails. So now you have a way of organizing your contacting, you know, so you know whether you've sent stuff to people. We're probably going to build in something into this where when you send an email, we'll have a little icon that'll show whether they opened or read it, another icon whether they clicked over to the report page. So we'll start just like developing it. Remember, guys, we're in the very, very beginning stages of this software, so it is going to get better. We're in what's called a beta mode right now. And for settings, guys, yeah, go ahead, Dino.
Yeah. One thing I want to add in, guys, is one of the things we're going to try and work on too, right, is the ability for you to add your Facebook pixel to that report. All right, we're going to see if we can have that done. We think we can have that done. But what that does, right, is then people who go visit your report, even if they're a little like gun shy, they don't contact you, boom, you're pixeling them, right? And then we can run retargeting ads to all of our prospects in that niche. We can create lookalike audiences, right, from prospects in that niche and start running Facebook ads later to acquire clients. It's going to open up more options for us, okay? So if that was jargon language right there because you're not running Facebook ads yet, don't worry. We'll get you caught up to speed. But for any guys in our Funnel Consultant Society, yeah, I mean, light bulbs should be going off right now, right? Because this is going to make it very, very, very easy to do. And again, like Herc said, this is at the very beginning of it, right? And so, you know, we're looking for feedback on what features should be added. We already have some ideas for some really cool additional features. But we're looking for feedback so that we can continue to make this better and better.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing here, guys. I mean, I've already seen, you know, some other things that there's already a long list growing, of course, to add and update this and make it a lot better. And that retargeting idea that Dino just threw out there on the report is definitely coming. I mean, that's just great. You can follow someone around and it's like, hey, dummy, remember me? You still don't have a Facebook pixel on your site. What are you thinking? Yeah. Who's running your ads? Yeah. Hey, so we'll come up with some clever ads to get their attention. So, what do you guys think? Let's have a couple of questions here, and then here in a few minutes we are going to show you how you can pick this up for a song today.
Yeah, I have 2 or 3 more minutes that I want to show people a couple more things though, because there is a couple more features.
All right,
yeah,
go right ahead.
Super quick, guys. In your settings, Okay, we have it hooked up so that you can authorize your own Gmail account for sending emails. And then we have it so that you can authorize any SMTP if you prefer to use an SMTP service to do the sending and receiving emails. They're there. This is where you set up your business information that goes onto your report. Okay. And then the other thing, the other feature that we have is a pixel checker for single site. So if you're basically worried about a particular person or a particular site, or you have a prospect that's interested and you want to talk to them, you can actually run their website right here, and it'll come and just do a single check on that specific site rather than scraping Google, and you can see the report comes out, Facebook pixel not found, not found, not found, found, stuff like that. So you can do that single check as well. And then Dino mentioned as well that we're doing checking for like Open Graph, HTTPS, like site security, and there was one other one. Those features are all in testing right now, guys, so we are going to have those out soon. But what we're doing for you guys is beta. We're just going to be beta testing the Pixel Scout. We're going to take our time on releasing the other features and make sure that we're doing it correctly. So the beta testers are going to just be using these main Pixel Scout features. Okay, good, Robert. He was just about to ask that. So that's really as simple as it is. Like that's all the features, guys. We're also going to have the members area, and Dino's going to be uploading a little bit of basic training in there, how to upload a pixel. I'll upload a video, how to use Project Supremacy V3, how to upload a pixel, some basic training and stuff like that as well. So all that stuff's going to be going into the members area over time. So that's really about it for the demo. It's super simple, it's super easy to use, and it is going to be getting better and better as we dig into it for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Those training videos are probably about 75% done, and I think we're going to be uploading some of those today. The ones that we do have ready to go. So those of you that need a little bit more guidance, will certainly be getting that. But yeah, it's pretty simple, guys. As you can see, basically just sees who doesn't have a pixel and then just shows you how to reach out to them. And I don't think there's any better way of, showing someone how they can make more money with their website by retargeting their visitors. I mean, it's been proven for years now that is the best way to run FB ads. All right, guys. So here's what we're going to do today. Here's how we're going to see if some of you guys get in. Now, one of the things that I've learned over the years, and I hate to sort of just say this like this, but I'm just going to say it. Whenever I've given away free beta to people, they don't do shit. They literally don't. Like, you get no feedback whatsoever because they got it for free and they don't care. But we are going to make the most special deal you've ever seen, we've ever done. You're actually going to be getting today, if you take advantage of this, 2 softwares for the price of 1. All right. I've been following a couple of friends of mine, the Offline Sharks out in Hawaii. I've become really good friends with those guys. And they also have another similar lead gen tool. And it's kind of funny. I didn't even know they were building this thing until probably about 3 to 4 weeks ago. And we were both simultaneously building a scraping lead gen tool. All right, so I'm about to play a video. I was trying to get Nick on here for the show today, but he's got a launch happening today. And so what we're going to do is we're going to show you a demo of the tool that they have. And theirs is on sale right now. Right now, we don't have any buy buttons or any way for anyone to get this. And it would take us some time to implement all of those things. So what we decided to do was present to you the Site Speed Profits program and their speed sniffer testing tool that works almost just like ours. It was kind of funny how similar they were, and we didn't even collaborate at all. So I was really impressed with those guys. They impressed me more and more every day. So what we're going to do is play a little video if Herc can play it. Herc, did you figure that out just yet?
I did.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. I saw your message. I was like, uh-oh. All right, so if you want to go ahead real quick, it's only a 10-minute video. We're going to let a video from Nick come on here now and show you what Speed Sniffer is, and then we'll continue from there. So go ahead and fire it up, Herc.
Okay. Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Nick Ponte. Thank you so much, Todd and Herc, for allowing me to come and hang out with the Project Supremacy, Digital Supremacy members for a little while. I know that you guys have just revealed your new Pixel Scout tool, which is awesome, and it's going to help your people crush client getting in 2019. And, I just wanted to share a quick demo of the additional software that is being released today, which is Speed Sniffer. And it's a tool that I've been using and I've created along with my co-founder at Offline Sharks, Tom Gaddis. It's a tool that we've created that we've been having really good success with in landing new clients and reactivating old clients. And it's all centered around site speed optimization. So let me walk you through that real quick. Let's get right into it. So this is Speed Sniffer. And as I'm sure all of you probably know, being that you are Project Supremacy, Digital Supremacy members, that 6 months ago, Google rolled out what they call their speed update. And what it means in a nutshell is that any website that is really slow is going to be penalized in mobile search. So when it comes to prospecting for local businesses, my business partner and I at Offline Sharks, we saw an opportunity. We usually do see these trends and opportunities with Google algorithm updates, just like Todd and Herc, right? So what we were doing is running speed tests on slow websites and prospecting to local businesses and offering to speed up their website as a service. And what we found is, it just takes a long time to single out these businesses, run individual speed tests, and prospect in that way. So what we've done is create a tool so that you can do many businesses at a time and create a unique piece of marketing that you can send to your prospects and also help to identify if any of them are interested in you to optimize their website as a site speed service, you could call it. And in addition to that, we also share our outsourcers with you guys. So none of the actual site speed optimization fulfillment is actually done by you. Unless you want to do it, that's certainly up to you. But if you don't want to do it, we have a fantastic outsourcing team that optimizes websites for you, and I'll tell you more about that a little later. But let's get into the software. So basically, the first thing you do when you log into Speed Sniffer is you plug in your Gmail. So you head over to the settings and you log in with your Gmail account. And what this allows you to do is instantly be able to email through Speed Sniffer. Now, I'm sure a lot of you in the past have used different softwares where you need to hook up an API like MailJet or SendGrid, and it can be kind of clunky. Sometimes they actually don't approve you. This is really simple. It just takes 30 seconds and you're in. And so what we like to do very quickly is just search by keyword and location. And this is plugged into Google Places API. So let's just say I want to prospect in Austin, Texas. You can see that the auto suggest is pulling from Google Places. And if I want to target, I don't know, let's say sushi restaurants. That's all you have to do. Type in keyword and location. And so what is happening right now is Speed Sniffer is going out and running this query within Google Places, and now it's going to return a bunch of sushi restaurants in Austin, Texas. Don't know if Austin actually has any good sushi, but we're running our tests there anyway. So you'll see that we have a bunch of businesses. We've got their phone numbers, address, website already returned. We gathered all that information just by running that one query. And now you can individually save these businesses to your prospecting list, or you can save them all, which I like to do. What I like to do is actually just build a really big prospecting list and then just start outreaching. So I head over to my Save Prospect section, right? And what I want to do is hit this mail icon, which will allow me to scrape for email addresses. And anytime you see a blue banner come back, that means you successfully have found an email for that website. Now, a lot of people like to prospect for site speed optimization through email because it's easy. And it's easy if you use our report because the business owner can immediately see what needs to be fixed. And I'll get more into that in a second. But what I like to do is just kind of go down the list, find emails, run reports. And once I have a few set up, I like to take a look at the report by clicking on that icon. And so this is one of our reports. This is what you're going to send your prospects, but we have another layer of prospecting we're going to add on to this. But I just want to point out to you that, you know, this report, as your prospect receives it, it's from a domain called SiteSpeed Mobile. So it's a white label domain, and they can see that their business name is in the URL, right? They know that it's targeted. It's very targeted. It's got their website address at the top of the page. They can see a snapshot of their website, so it's got the landing page image right at the top. And basically all these results that come back in our speed report are directly from Google's PageSpeed API. So all that information comes from them. If they were to have a poor score in the page size section, they could hit the read more button, and it would immediately take them to what Google instructs them to do to optimize this portion of their website site speed. The thing with that is business owners are really busy. They don't really have time to optimize that, and most of them don't even know what this means. So this isn't like a checklist for you to go and fix all these optimizations or areas that need to be optimized. This is just a tool to point out to the business owner that they need help and they need your help. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. It gathers a bunch of information, social activity, a bunch of SEO type stuff, lets you know if it's mobile responsive, things like that. So once I have a look at a report and I think that, you know, I want to prospect for this business, I just hit this little print icon, which allows me to publish that report to that URL. And I also want to force the prospect to enter their contact information, right? So I hit proceed, head over to my published report section, and you can see that I have Soto Austin, which is the sushi restaurant that I was prospecting. I want to write them an email, and you can see that their report was automatically added to the email field, the body field of this email. And so we're going to send them an email and let them know that, you know, their website is slow and they need help. And actually I have an email template that, you know, we include with this software that you can copy and paste to land clients. It's one that I've been using to land clients, but I'm just going to write some stuff in here so I can send it to myself and give you an idea of how this works. So I'm also going to change my email from their email to one of mine. That way I can receive it on my end and send it off. Okay, email sent, and there it is. Let me pull it up. Okay, so here's the email, and here's the link to the report. And here's the report once they click on the link. So you can see that if this business owner received this report and they click on the link, they know this is for them, right? They see their website image right there. They see that their URL is there. They likely saw their name in the link before they clicked on it. So the one thing I want to point out about this is they can't view the rest of the report until they opt in, right? There's a lot of curiosity that's generated by this report, and that's really what we're trying to do here. Most of the times they can see that, you know, on the right it says that their website is really heavy and it's having a negative impact on their load time. So we try to get them to opt in, and we've had a really high success rate with people opting in. So I'm just going to opt in, and I'm going to show you what that does. Oops. So as soon as somebody opts in, they gain access to their report, right? They get to know what the information was that they were about to receive. At the bottom of the page, there's a call to action that's connected directly to the email you designated in your settings area. So they can follow up with you immediately. But if they don't follow up with you, I want to point out that in the leads section of your Speed Sniffer dashboard, there's a new alert. You see this green box here in the leads section. And so that happens whenever somebody opts in. And when they opt in, you get all that contact information right here. And this allows you to know that you have a warm lead who is possibly interested in optimizing their website speed. And so what we do is we contact these people immediately and we reach out to optimize their website site speed. So really that's that's pretty much it. That's what this software does. Now we're including training on how we prospect, we talk to clients, we email clients, we give you the copy and paste scripts. That's all included in Site Speed Profits. You're going to get a unlimited access account. You can see on the left-hand side here, your list is free. And we're also going to include all of the information to our outsourcers who optimize all of our websites. And we've been charging anywhere from $97 to $197 to $297 just to optimize these website speed. And then, you know, obviously we keep the profits. But what we found is that this is just an excellent foot in the door strategy to now upsell further marketing services to these businesses. You've now established yourself as an expert to these businesses because you've proven that you can optimize their website speed, which is something that they can't do, right? So you're valuable, and you are their next person that they would want to call anytime they need any sort of marketing. So that's pretty much it. I wanted to run through that as fast as I could because I know you guys have probably been on a webinar for a little while. I hope it all made sense. And you know, Todd and Herc, I think they're going to include a link to this, so you know, check it out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, support@offlinesharks.com. We're always available, and yeah, you know, like I said in the beginning, thanks so much for allowing us to come hang out with you guys, and thanks again, Todd and Herc, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.
Thanks, Nick. I know Nick's busy right now. I think they just opened up everything, and they've got a lot of people pushing this product for them today because it's a really good one. I really believe in, you know, as Dino said earlier on, that, you know, as an agency, you know, your number one focus is to land clients, to get clients. And we always try and think of ways to make that easy for you. And another thing that Nick said was, you know, to prove your worth, to prove your value, to prove you know what you're talking about. And, you know, understanding that with a slow site, Google is going to penalize you. That's been around for a little while now. People's sites have to be tested. They use Google's API, and they return what Google thinks about your site. And you know, you're getting the information straight from the horse's mouth, so they say. And so I'm really excited about Nick's software there. They've done a really good job on it. I see some features that they're using there that we're going to also incorporate into Pixel Scout. But anyway, so what we're going to do here, guys, what we're going to do is, in order to get you guys access to Pixel Scout, because we don't have any buy buttons up, we don't have any way that you can purchase this thing at all. But what we've set up the ability for you, if you choose to do this, if you choose to take advantage of this, we're going to give you both softwares simply for going out and picking up theirs. We've set it all up, follow the bouncing ball type of thing, where if you go and pick up Site Sniffer, we're going to give you access to Pixel Scout and lots of credits. All right, Herc just put this on the screen right here. You can go to projectsupremacy.com/SS. If you buy the front end of Pixel Scout, and it is only $17. I think they increase it by a penny or something like that. But right now it is $17. It's $17 to pick up to get 100 credits. Now, 100 credits will allow you to scrape 1,000 websites. And out of 1,000 websites, roughly 700 to 900 of them will be ripe for the picking. They won't have a Facebook pixel, and you'll be able to go out and contact them. And, you know, the good thing about, you know, what Dino said earlier is once you establish that you're an expert at Facebook ads, because obviously if they are running ads, they don't have a pixel, who's ever running for them doesn't know what they're doing. And you're charging, if you can get in there and do their ads management, it's $1,000 to $4,000 per month. So pretty awesome there for Pixel Scout. Doing the speed test for them as well. That's another way to prove you know what you're talking about. You know, it's written in black and white all over the internet that Google values fast sites. They will not put a slow ass site on page one because they know people do not want to wait for a site to load. It's a fact. Look it up. So anyway, so about the credits. If you buy the front end, which is $17, you get 100 credits. If you buy the upgrade to Speed Sniffer, it's only $27, and you get an additional 200 credits. Okay. And then the last offer is a trial offer for $1 to join their mastermind. Tom's marketing skills are top notch. Nick's organization and technical programming skills are top notch. Those guys know what they're doing. They're relatively new in the industry, few years, but they're up and coming. I promise you that. Also, for the first 50 people that purchase all three of these offers in this funnel, will get an additional 50 credit bonus. All right. So in total, 6,500 credits, excuse me, 650 credits. You'll be able to pull up 6,500 results. And there you have thousands of companies that you can reach out to and let them know about retargeting and how so important it is for their business.
Yeah, guys, let me just reiterate that this is pretty cool because like it's a win-win-win situation the way we structured this, because we need beta testers. Like Todd said, every time we get free beta testers in the past, nobody does anything. So if you spend a bit of money, we know you're more committed, you'll actually use it. So the best way, the best value that we thought we could bring to you, being that we like what Nick and Tom are doing over there, and it's a super similar product that just gives you more features, is like, well, their product's cheap. Let's give them beta access to Pixel Scout if they pick up Nick and Tom's product. That way you guys win because you get 2 products for the price of 1. We win because we make a few commissions over at Nick and Tom's things that we can put back toward development costs. Nick and Tom win because you guys are picking up their product on their launch. Everybody wins. And the best value, obviously, you guys don't give a shit about Todd and I and Nick, and I'm sure about that. But you guys win mostly because you're getting 2 products for the price of 1. Nobody has access to Pixel Scout yet. You guys are absolutely the first people to see that. You'll be the first users. It'll be the first ones being able to target new clients when you're out there, doing your Pixel Scouting, right? And just so you guys know about the credit pricing, you are getting a better deal. So it's kind of like a 3-for-1 actually. And the reason why is because you're even getting a better deal as a beta tester than the pricing that we're going to give to people when they launch. So you're actually getting a way better deal on the credits, plus you're getting a second product, and it's like a super cheap purchase. It's $17 to give you the 100 credits. Another, like Todd said, I think it was $27 to get the OT01. You'll get 300 credits that way, and then if you do sign up for a $1 membership on their offer, we'll give you an additional 300 credits for 600 total credits. Plus you get all their stuff, plus you get all their stuff. And it's for less than an investment of like a dinner out. So it's a really, really killer offer. Oh, first 50 get 50 bonus credits, by the way. So it's actually will be 650.
Yeah, it's 48 total bucks for that many credits, and it'll never be cheaper than that ever. That's for sure. We want you guys to get in there. We want you guys to use them. We want you to really run through the system. 6,500 results server. Oh, by the way, the way to register for our product is the bonus link inside of your Warrior Plus account after you finish the funnel of Speed Sniffer. Account access is the bonus link inside of your Warrior Plus account. There will be a link there, and all you have to do is click that link and go to that page. You will need your Warrior Plus sales IDs. There will be 3 of them. Each one of them is unique, and the form will ask you for those 3 transaction IDs, that's called. I think they call them sale IDs. It starts with WSO underscore and then some numbers and some letters, underscore, some more numbers and some more letters. Paste those into the registration form, and for each one you paste in, you will receive these credits. The first one is mandatory. The front end is obviously mandatory. You only have to buy, you can just spend $17 and get 100 credits, scrape 1,000 sites. And you can see the rest of it there. But those will be emailed to you. Your sales IDs will be emailed to you. So make sure you're getting those emails, and then you use them on our registration form so we can cross-check and, obviously confirm your purchase.
Okay.
By the way, real quick, Barton Murray, you just mentioned this. Is Paul James a part of Speed Sniffer? He is. Paul James is involved with Nick and Tom. And if you don't know Paul James, he's incredible. He's insanely good at everything he does and everything he touches. We've known him for 3-4 years now. He was actually the #1 guy on Project Supremacy for us, version 2. Great kid. Met him personally, hung out with him. He's really smart. Anything you can learn from Paul is just a bonus. He's awesome. He really is. Go ahead, Herc.
Okay, well, guys, I'm gonna hop in real quick, and I just want to say, just to make this really clear, we don't have a payment processor or anything like that set up yet on Pixel Scout. All right, so you have to go through this link, projectsupremacy.com/SS. All right, you have to go through that link in order to get Pixel Scout. That is our affiliate link. This is how we track that you purchased Speed Sniffer, right? But again, Speed Sniffer, when you click on this link, you're gonna have an option to buy Speed Sniffer for $17. That's gonna get you both softwares. It'll get you 100 credits to Pixel Scout, right? As well as our future updates that are coming out. So we just wanna make that very, very, very clear. If you want to take advantage of getting more credits at a big discount, like Todd was saying, because they're going to be more expensive during our launch, then you'll want to buy their upsells and you'll get additional credits. But most importantly, guys, make sure you go through projectsupremacy.com/SS. It's our only way to track that you bought Speed Sniffer. It's our only way to then grant you access to Pixel Scout. So I just want to throw that in so there's no confusion whatsoever. All right, and then if you guys have questions, right, about anything like that, be sure to drop those in the comment area, and we're going to go through all those in a little bit here. Herc, can you make me presenter again real quick? Because I just want to go for the guys that came in late. I just want to show them Pixel Scout a little bit more.
There you go.
Awesome. So guys, yeah, if you came in late, like I spoke on this earlier, if you're still with us, but if you came in late, right? This is what Pixel Scout does. It helps you get more clients. Okay, it helps you locate potential new clients, and then it helps you easily send out an email to those clients, all right, and get in contact with them so that you can begin a relationship with them, so you can begin working with them. All right, and it saves you a ton of time. All right, that's what's most important. All right, because normally to find a good Facebook advertising client, we have to go to Google and we have to search and we have to click into each of these websites one by one, and we have to check and see if they have a Facebook pixel. All right, now these websites that don't have a Facebook pixel, that means they're not running Facebook ads, okay? Or if they are running Facebook ads, they're not running Facebook ads correctly. And so, but Herc, can you mute yourself for a sec? Awesome, yeah. So we have normally, right, guys, to find, and the reason we go after Facebook ad clients, guys, is because Facebook ads are really, really, really hot right now, okay? All local businesses, they want and need more leads and more customers, all right? But they want more leads and more customers today, all right? They want more leads and customers right now. And with Facebook ads, we can deliver them more leads and more customers right now. All right, so that's why Facebook ads, it's very easy to sell because we're fulfilling the #1 problem that local businesses have. All right, so to find these local businesses that could use our Facebook advertising service, again, we have to go to Google and we have to go click into each website one by one. All right, and like these guys, I will click into, let's see, I'll click into these guys' website, and we have to load their website, and then we have to go see if they have a Facebook pixel, right? And there's no pixels on this website. This is a potential client, okay? And so we have to do this one by one, and then we have to find the contact information of these guys, and we have to go back to our email and then send them an email, and it's going to take like 15 or 20 minutes to reach out to each individual prospect. Okay, so that's the old manual way of prospecting for clients. And it works, guys. It works really, really, really well. But again, it takes you about 15 to 20 minutes per client. Okay, and so it's just too much time. And so what Pixel Scout does, guys, is you type in your keyword search here. Like you can do dentist in Carlsbad again. Carlsbad, and you push search. All right, and like Herc said, you can choose where your actual country. If you're in Australia, the UK, Canada. It really doesn't matter where you are. You can see we have all the countries in here. All right, and you can conduct your search. And it's going to return, Pixel Scout's going to return the results of which websites have a Facebook pixel. All right, so here's one we did earlier. I'm just going to do this to save time. But Phoenix Dentist. All right, and I'm just going to reload this account because I'm pretty sure this is done loading here. And okay, so Phoenix Dentist, you can see Pixel Scout found 8 websites. All right, so we want to look at the websites that it found. All right, and if it has Pixel Scout, if it has a big green check mark, guys, that means this website here is running Facebook ads. They have a Facebook pixel installed. All right, so these guys are taken care of. This is not a potential client. All right, but if it has a huge red X, that's a potential client. They don't have a Facebook pixel installed. All right, and guys, look at all of the red X's. Okay, it's let's see. There's actually 9 websites here. 8 of the 9 websites do not have a Facebook pixel installed. All right, and guys, we see this across almost every single niche, right? Local businesses are not running Facebook ads yet. It is wide open. All right, 8 of these 9 websites do not have a Facebook pixel installed. All right, it's awesome. All right, we also see their contact email. All right, and as Herc said, you can just click on create a report and we can instantly email these guys a report that says, hey, you don't have a Facebook pixel installed. Do you need help with installing that? You know, get in contact with us. And these guys will literally reach back out to you. And then boom, you have a potential client on the ropes, and you can start chatting with them and get them going with Facebook ads. Very, very, very easy to do, guys. Most importantly, saves a ton of time. And we're just getting started with Pixel Scout. We're going to bring in a lot more features to it. We are in beta right now. And that's part of the awesome offer, is that if you hop in now, you're going to get Pixel Scout at an amazing discount, right? And this is before we come out with all the additional features. And it's going to be more expensive when we release this to the public, in a couple months' time. All right, but really powerful, because this is the #1 thing that we all struggle with as entrepreneurs, is getting more clients, right? It takes a lot of time normally to get a client. And now, boom, we can see these guys, all of these red X's, they need our help. All right, and we can quickly generate them a report that looks really professional, reach out to them, start chatting with them, and then get them on board. Okay, now, if you're not familiar with Facebook ads, if you don't even know what a pixel is, and you're like, Dino, what are you talking about? No worries, guys. Inside Pixel Scout, we have basic training. Okay, so we can get you caught up on what a pixel is and how to set it up. All right, and then how to sell it to clients. All right, so that's all included for free, so that you guys instantly are experts on this topic. All right, and then again, but what this is doing is it's showing us all these potential prospects. And guys, what you will find is there's no easier sell than Facebook ads. Again, it's really hot right now. All right, and clients have heard the pitch of all the other services like a million times, but Facebook ads is new and it's trendy, and they've heard all the success stories of people trying it out, other businesses using it, and so this is really, really, really powerful. And so again, I just wanted to run how Pixel Scout works. I wanted to show you how this works, why it works, and why it's really, really powerful and important. It's just a little bit slower for those guys that came in later. But basically, we're taking a proven process, right? A proven process of finding clients that don't have a pixel, all right? And this was a manual process where we'd have to one by one click into these websites, check if they have a pixel, find their contact information, then go to our email and then send them an email, and then separately create them a report that looks professional, right? All of those steps have now been brought into Pixel Scout, where with a few clicks, you can do all of that. All right, so that's why we're super pumped up. This is crazy, crazy cool. It's just brilliant. And what I'm really excited about is where we're taking this, guys, because again, this is real early on, and the features we're going to build into this in the future are just going to make this an absolute game changer. All right, and then the other thing I'm really excited about, guys, is how easy is this software to use? Like it's just the easiest thing in the world. You type in your search up here. Let's do chiropractors. And I'm not feeling creative today, so I'm going to do San Diego, which is where I'm at. And boom, you type in your keyword and you push begin search. And that's basically the extent of it, right? It's going to take about 2 minutes to analyze the results, and then the results will pop up here. All right, and then it's very simple. Once the results have popped up, you just click on View Found Websites. All right, and it's going to show you again, right, all of the websites that are missing a pixel. And guys, there's going to be a lot of these red X's. Okay, Facebook ads are still very, very new. All right, they're still very new, and all of these businesses have not caught on yet. These are all potential clients. And in this example, these are dentists. Dentists pay really good money for marketing services. All right, leads are very valuable to them. All right, so this is just an example and a great niche of how wide open this is. Like, nobody's running Facebook ads. Look at all these red X's. All right, 8 of the 9 websites in this search are not running Facebook ads yet. Again, there's an absolute gold mine right here, guys. So if you're not into Facebook ads yet, you're missing the boat. This is where everybody's signing clients right now, is because this is new and this is hot. And so it's just really, really cool. But yeah, the software, that's what the software does. Super easy, right? You click create a report, and then again, we're gonna have templates in here, guys. All right, and you can actually save templates yourself. So instead of having to type out the email that you're gonna send a client every single time, you can use a saved template, so that boom, you click on your template and your email's already written out. It's gonna auto pull in your client's first name and their business and their phone number and stuff like that, so it looks all customized to them. All right, but you're gonna do this in like 30 seconds time, because we'll have templates. All right, we're also gonna provide you guys templates so you know what to say. So you can even use our templates in the future. And then you can preview your report and you can send it to the client. All right, and so it's very, very easy to use. And that's why I love Pixel Scout, because you guys know me. If you're in Funnel Consultant Society, I'm a man of simplicity, right? Keep things very simple foundationally, and it allows you to get more results if you just get really good at the things that are simple. But this is a huge time saver, guys. Again, no like learning curve here at all. And it even comes with training if you don't know what a pixel is, or you need help getting better at sales and things of that nature. There's gonna be training on that in addition. So I just want to go over that again, Todd and Herc, real quick, just for the guys that came in late, so they could really see what was going on here.
Sweet, thanks, man.
That was great.
Paul's asking if about outsourcing, and if there's people to outsource to for running the Facebook ads and stuff. Like, do you have recommendations, or do you just typically teach people to run it themselves?
We always teach people to run Facebook ads themselves. All right, and mostly because, guys, Facebook ads are still so new, right, that there's not all these options out there yet of like white labeled agencies. Also, the thing about Facebook ads is they're very creative. And so I teach a certain style of running Facebook ads that's proven to get results. And so we would never outsource our campaigns either, because like these particular strategies, like we want to have it be in-house. Like we don't want other agencies to know it. Of course, I do reveal our strategies inside my Facebook ads course to our members. But otherwise, right, like I wouldn't want to teach our strategies to an agency who's going to be reselling those same strategies to everyone else. So to answer that question, what we recommend is learning it and having it yourself, because then you'll have that intellectual property that your competition won't. And that's important for differentiating yourself from everybody else. Because let's just say there was an agency out there that did do white labeled Facebook ads, and if all of a sudden like 500, 1,000, even 10,000 marketers go there, everybody's Facebook ads are going to look the same, and they're going to stop working. So it's actually advantageous, right, that you keep it in-house and that you know the secrets that are working. And so that's kind of the way we do it. And we've never come across a white labeled Facebook ad agency to this date. So that's kind of the way that we do it. And again, that's strategic in the sense that your Facebook ads are going to work for a really, really, really long time when you keep it in house, because it's not going to get saturated. The same strategies, the same offers, the same funnels, all that can get saturated really quickly otherwise. So yeah, this is one of those things that you want to keep in house. And I'm a huge fan of outsourcing, guys. Huge fan. It's a great way to scale your business. But there's certain things that you shouldn't outsource, and lead generation is one of those things. Like, it's the number one skill set you need to master is how to get clients. Okay, because if you can get clients at will, right? If you can generate leads at will with paid advertising, you're in a power position moving forward. All right, and that's the one skill set you don't want to outsource. And if you look at the really, really big $50 million agencies, or like the really big online marketers and stuff that are doing 8 and 9 figures, that portion of their business they do not outsource. Okay, that is the driving force of a business. So that's a skill set you want to master yourself, and otherwise you want somebody on to hire. That you first want to master it yourself, and then you can train somebody on your team to do it if you no longer want to do it anymore. But that's something you should keep really close to you, because it is the driver of all things related to your business growth.
That should answer your question, right, Paul? Paul, just ask that in our group.
Gotcha. And yeah, Herc, if you want to throw up that final screen again so people have the link, you can take back over the presenter role.
Do you guys see my correct screen?
Yep. Yeah, I can see that good. Okay.
Just to show it to you guys again, guys, if you do want access to like a mini Facebook ads course, Supremacy Digital, I just put the link in there. And what you can do is, once you're inside the members area, go over to courses. Okay. And then it's right here, Facebook Ad Consulting by Dino Gomez. You can access this course, and that'll give you a little, it's primer. Okay, it's a primer course for Facebook ads. It's not going to be everything that you need to run a Facebook ads consulting agency, but it is a good primer course to teach you a little bit about that. And then, so that's a free course that you can access. The other area, so it's under courses, Dino Gomez, so that's a free course. The other area that you can go to is our webinar replays. So go to webinars, guest webinars. Okay, and then you'll see Dino Gomez right here. This is the webinar that we ran for Dino. I don't even know how long ago, probably 2, 3, 4 months ago. I don't know, doesn't matter. But you can access the replay here. Okay, Funnel Consultant Society, just look for Dino's picture. And this goes into a lot of detail. He teaches a lot about Facebook ads as well in here. There's 3 webinars that you can watch. And then if you do want to join Dino's Funnel Consultant Society, you can actually get it right here. Inside the webinar, you can get full access to his private coaching community. And that's in Supremacy Digital, which is free to join. If you guys don't know about it, go to supremacy.digital and check that out for that. So just wanted to mention that, because I do see people asking questions about it.
All right, guys, I guess that's all we'll have to say for now. We're probably going to have another webinar soon. We've got a lot of webinar schedules, a lot of things on the go. 2019 is just literally filled and packed with new stuff that we're doing. We kind of laid low from Thanksgiving to New Year's, recharging the batteries and just, making plans and thinking about everything. And Herc's showing you right now that, we've got a lot of things coming up real soon, and the calendar is just filled with lots of training, lots of guest webinars, lots of new technologies, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they're important to us. We love webinars. We love interacting with everyone. So be on the lookout for webinars, and we'll try to implement text messaging as well. All right. Well, Herc, anything last for you? I think I am all out of words, my friends. And I want to say I appreciate each and every one of you, man. Thanks for coming on here and picking up. I mean, we just crushed the sales on this thing, guys. I mean, you guys just tore that up, and that was awesome to see. Makes me super, super excited to know that you're excited. It just gives me more and more drive to push this as far as I possibly can. Herc, anything else?
We got a winner.
We got a winner. Right on, brother.
No,
All right, guys. Everybody have a fantastic weekend. Stay safe and don't drink too much. Take care. Bye-bye.